What is up, junkies? Jason here from bowjunkie.com, coming to you guys from outside of the man cave. It is way too beautiful outside to be trying to shoot bow reviews inside the man cave and stuff like that. So we brought everything outside and just thought we'd change it up a little bit. But before I get into today's review, I want to just cover something real quick, and that is, guys, when we do a review, I'm gonna preach this as long as I can possibly preach it. Don't come here to watch reviews if you're just coming to watch a quick little thing to where we go buy something and then we open up the package and start giving our opinions on it. Everything that we get out and that we do a review on, yes, we're going to have probably less reviews than everybody else, but the reviews that I do put out there are going to be in-depth, and they're going to be honest and true reviews. I didn't just get this bow in today and start filming it this afternoon and going to upload it tonight. I've had this bow here that we're doing a review on for about 4 weeks. I've put about 350 arrows through it, and then I'm going to give you my opinion on it. So none of this stuff where we're going to get something in and try to be the first ones out on the on the internet with the newest review. It's just going to be the most in-depth and the most honest as far as unbiasedism and stuff like that goes. So that being said, let's talk about the Bowtech Insanity CPXL. As you guys know, we did a bow review on the CPX earlier this year out at Ken Baldy's shop. It took us a little while to work out the kinks with Bowtech and them getting the CPXL, but they came through. And so today we're gonna I'm just gonna kind of talk about what I've discovered over the last 4 weeks of shooting this bow and my opinions of it. First and foremost, the bow is 35 inches axle to axle. It's got a 7-inch brace height and an IBO rating of 340 feet per second. Now this bow also, the CPXL, comes in a draw length adjustments of 27.5 up to 32. So you long draw shooters out there that are really struggling to find your niche and something that fits you, this bow kind of caters right to you guys, which is nice. It has got the carbon string stop. It's got the modular system on it. Now this modular system, you don't have to change mods out in order to change draw lengths. All the draw lengths are right here, but you do need a bow press in order to get into those set screws and change that and to relieve some tension off the bow. So I do not recommend you trying to change draw lengths without a bow press or taking it to a bow shop. As far as the overall finish, this one is in the all black finish, absolutely flawless finish. Bowtech has never had an issue with their dipping process. They have always really done a really good job with quality on the dipping process. Now I know that we had some issues the last couple years, especially starting out with the Invasion, with the limbs peeling and stuff like that. This year when we did the CPX review out at Baldy's, we had on that new Insanity, we had a little, I don't know, pin-sized peeling problem that came from the factory. I called out to Ken's shop, I don't know, probably 2 weeks ago, and I asked Dennis out there, I said, hey, how's that bow? Has it gotten worse? Have you had it? He goes, I've had no problems with any of the new finishes whatsoever coming in on the bows. So that is an awesome shout out, and kudos to Bowtech for listening to their customers, addressing the limb finish issues, and fixing it. And I can tell you that these limbs have been flawless here, no issues whatsoever. Like I said, I've got 300 to 350 arrows through this thing, and I've had no problems whatsoever. The bow, the look of the bow is absolutely awesome. I think that it just screams speed, it screams stealth. The cutout of the riser is very nice. The grip is one of my favorite in the industry. I really like the grip. A lot of guys like to peel the side plates off of it. I like the grip the way that it is. It comes stock with Octane strings. So a lot of people have been saying that the Octane strings are the best strings, factory strings on the planet. I'd say they're okay. They're not the best. I've got 300 to 350 arrows through it, and I've had peep rotation as well as some string stretch, and I also have had some separation of the serving on the top cam. So as you guys can see, we've got some serving separation, I've got some fraying, as well. Now, some of you may say, well, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. No, we're just trying to show you guys out there, what to expect, and this is coming straight from the factory. It's a loaner bow. It's going to go back as soon as I'm done. So with that being said, I'm very, very happy with the bow. I think it's, I still like the Invasion. I would choose just the CPX over the CPXL. I'm 6 foot tall, so this is a little long for me, especially with bow hunting. I can't, unfortunately, I can't have 2 or 3 bows, one set up for target and one set up for hunting. I got to have one bow that does it all. I like the Insanity a lot, and if it were me, I would choose the shorter of the two, but that's just me. So, all right, with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, we're going to start shooting it. We're going to shoot it without anything on it first, just so we can give you guys an idea of vibration, noise, draw cycle, and then we're going to throw the stabilizer and the GoPro on it, just like we always do, and shoot it with that so you guys can see it there. But, all right, let's quit talking about it. Let's go shoot. This bow is set right now at 29 inches and it's 65 pounds. That's kind of what I do all my bow reviews on. It's a pretty universal setup there. Okay, here we go. Draw cycle is very good. The draw cycle is very smooth. It kind of stays stacked all the way through. There's no big let off into the valley. It's a very, very smooth transition into the valley. So some bows that I've reviewed tend to have a drop off and your arrow will kind of jump almost. This bow has a very, very, very smooth transition. Okay. On release, the bow does not want to go left to right at all, which is very, very nice. There's a little bit of front to back movement without any stabilizer on it. I do think there's a little bit of a string twang to it. Now I've got, like I said, I've got the carbon stop here, set up a credit card distance away from the string, and everybody that has had this bow in their hands and we've shot it and played with it a little bit has all said that it is a little bit louder. This bow is a little bit louder than anything else we've shot this year, and I don't know what to attribute that to. Everything on it is tight, so I just think that that's what it is. I think when you shoot really, really quiet bows, you kind of notice bows that are a little bit louder. But draw cycle is extremely smooth. The back wall is decent. It's not as solid as some of them, but it's decent. It's better than some of the other ones that I've had and I've pointed out. I will tell you that this 29 feels a little short, I have not had this one on the draw board, so I can't tell you if it is exactly 29 or maybe it's a tad short, but it does feel a little bit shorter than some of the other 29s that I've reviewed. Vibration goes, I think it still has that same tuning fork effect that the Invasion had on it. Bow feels great. It does want to tip at full draw for me, the way that I torque a bow. It does want to tip a little bit to the outside. The draw is smooth. I mean, the draw is very, very smooth. The creep, there's a little bit of creep there. It's definitely manageable. There's some that are just unmanageable in my opinion. This is very, very manageable. It doesn't feel like it wants to take off on you, but it's ready to go. I mean, it's definitely ready to go when you are. There's definitely a twang to the bow. I mean, there really is. I've shot this thing enough now to where we've tested it with different arrows on it. We've tested it with different rests. It's definitely not the equipment that's on the bow. There is definitely some string noise to the bow. I think you could probably quiet that down with maybe some cat whiskers or something like that. But this is stock. This is how you would get it if you ordered the bow. But the draw cycle is very, very nice. There seems to be absolutely zero cameling whatsoever. We did not super tune this bow. Not everybody has the opportunity to do that, so we don't do it. The bow shoots very, very nice. I could see this being a real hot item for 3D shooters and target shooters. It holds very, very nice. It holds very, very nice. That would be my only criticism really towards this entire bow, is just Okay, so there you guys have it. The 2012 Bowtech Insanity CPXL bow review. Overall, it's a fantastic bow for you guys out there looking to get into Bowtech. I cannot discourage you in any way, shape, or form from this bow. This or just the CPX. It's going to hang a lot of trophies on the walls this fall. There's going to be a lot of good memories shot with these bows. Everybody's making great products now. It's so easy to do these reviews because there's just, I haven't found anything that I just absolutely don't like. So the CPXL by Bowtech, fantastic bow. Get to a dealer, find a dealer, call up Ken Baldy out there at Baldy's Archery Shop. He's a Bowtech dealer. See if you can get your hands on one of them. But I would encourage you to go shoot it for yourself. Don't just take my opinion or somebody else's opinion. Get to a bow shop and shoot these things for yourself. So, hey, listen, as always, I really appreciate all the support here at bowjunkie.com. Follow me on Twitter. It's bowjunkie9 on Twitter. Get over to Facebook. We're always doing contests on Facebook. We give away something every month. We're doing a giveaway. Right now, you still got a few days left here before the current contest ends, where if you show us your setup and your rig, you get a chance to win a brand new HHA sight. We just always got stuff going on Facebook. But probably more importantly here, if I could close out on something, that would be, if you go over to the website, bowjunkie.com, up in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a little link that says Help Gracie. I really want to try to raise as much awareness as I can for little Gracie Purdom. And for a $10 decal, all those proceeds go to help that family get her treatments down at St. Jude's. And I just really want to encourage you guys to get over to the website, check out Gracie's story, read it, and buy a $10 decal. Stick it on with pride so that everybody knows that you're helping support little Gracie Purdom. It's just something that I really am passionate about, and I'm going to continue to be passionate about until she gets better. So, hey, as always, we appreciate the support. Hunt hard, shoot straight, God bless, and we'll see you next time right here at bowjunkie.com.